Want stronger legs even at 90? Eat this every day. For those of us navigating the later decades of life, the subject of aging muscles often brings with it a sense of inevitability regarding decline in strength and mobility. However, after dedicating 4 decades to the intricate study of aging muscles, a profound realization emerges that promises to challenge conventional wisdom and potentially shock many. The widespread loss of leg strength commonly experienced by individuals over the age of 60 is not merely an unavoidable consequence of chronological aging itself. Instead, it is increasingly understood to be the result of a complex, insidious chemical breakdown occurring deep within the muscular architecture, a process that leading scientists now refer to as silent muscle collapse. This internal deterioration is a critical factor, often overlooked, in understanding why daily activities that once felt effortless gradually become more challenging. Compelling research published in the esteemed Journal of Geriatric Medicine sheds significant light on this phenomenon, revealing a startling physiological shift in the body of individuals past their sixth decade. Specifically, after the age of 60, the body's capacity to produce essential proteins required for the repair and robust rebuilding of leg tissue plummets dramatically, by as much as an astonishing 99%. This drastic reduction in protein synthesis explains precisely why everyday actions, such as the simple act of standing up from a chair, the effort involved in climbing a flight of stairs, or the stamina needed for a sustained walk, begin to feel progressively heavier and more arduous. It is not fundamentally because the legs have become inherently weak in the traditional sense, but rather because the microscopic muscle fibers themselves are literally starving, critically lacking the specific nutrients and building blocks necessary to maintain their structure and function. Yet, amidst this sobering scientific understanding, there is incredibly encouraging news that offers a powerful beacon of hope. Groundbreaking investigations conducted by pioneering researchers at the esteemed University of Tokyo have recently unveiled a revolutionary insight. The consistent daily consumption of certain specific foods possesses the remarkable ability to literally reawaken dormant muscle cells, significantly boost vital circulation throughout the lower limbs, and impressively rebuild lost strength, even in individuals well into their 90s. The empirical evidence from this study is nothing short of transformative. Participants who meticulously incorporated these carefully identified foods into their daily diets experienced tangible improvements. Within a remarkably short span of just 8 weeks, they not only regained their balance with enhanced stability, but also demonstrated faster walking speeds and a profound restoration of leg endurance. This compelling evidence unequivocally demonstrates that chronological age, by itself, does not have to be the sole determinant of how strong and capable one remains. Instead, it is the deliberate choices made regarding one's nutritional intake that hold the true power to shape and sustain physical vitality. What proves particularly shocking to many is the unfortunate reality that a vast majority of seniors, often unknowingly, consume dietary patterns that are precisely the opposite of what their legs critically require for optimal health and function. In the following comprehensive exploration, we will meticulously unveil 5 specific foods, each rigorously supported by scientific research, that have been unequivocally proven to rebuild leg strength, offer robust protection to joints, and restore fluid, uninhibited movement, irrespective of one's current age. It is strongly advised to continue reading attentively, as the first food on this list stands out as the most profoundly powerful of them all, with studies indicating its extraordinary capacity to enhance muscle recovery and significantly boost blood flow by over 99% in adults who are over 90 years old. For those who wish to delve deeper into the scientific underpinnings and medical studies referenced, comprehensive details can be found in the description below, offering an opportunity for further exploration after this presentation. Commencing our exploration into these strength-enhancing foods, every carefully chosen bite of the right nourishment possesses the potential to restore and amplify your strength far more rapidly than might initially be conceived. Let us begin with the 5th most impactful food for cultivating and maintaining remarkably strong legs well into one's 90s: sweet potatoes. This particular revelation might come as quite a surprise to many, largely because sweet potatoes are not primarily recognized as a protein source in the conventional sense. Nevertheless, these humble root vegetables have been quietly orchestrating profound physiological miracles within the muscle tissues of elderly populations across the ancient islands of Okinawa for many centuries. When a team of distinguished Harvard researchers undertook an exhaustive analysis of the dietary habits of some of the strongest and longest living elderly individuals on Earth, their findings were quite striking. They unequivocally discovered that those who consistently consumed sweet potatoes at least 4 times per week exhibited an impressive 60% increase in the proportion of vital type 2 muscle fibers within their legs, a significant contrast to their counterparts who rarely included this root vegetable in their diets. The remarkable efficacy of sweet potatoes lies in their rich nutritional composition, particularly the presence of a potent compound known as beta-carotene. Once ingested, your body efficiently converts this beta-carotene into vitamin A, a nutrient that performs a truly extraordinary and protective function within your muscle cells, a mechanism that scientists have only recently begun to fully unravel. At a microscopic level, vitamin A actively safeguards the mitochondria, often likened to the tiny, indispensable power plants residing within each of your muscle cells, from the insidious process of oxidative damage. This damage is a natural yet highly detrimental accumulation that occurs inevitably as one ages. One might conceptualize this protective action as providing an internal rust-proofing mechanism for your cellular engines, ensuring their sustained optimal performance and longevity. Furthermore, the nutritional profile of sweet potatoes becomes even more compelling with their substantial contribution of potassium, a mineral critically important for muscular health. A single medium-sized sweet potato delivers approximately 700 milligrams of potassium, a dose that is absolutely crucial not only for the seamless contraction of muscles, but also for the effective prevention of those intensely painful nighttime leg cramps that unfortunately afflict and disrupt the sleep of so many older adults. Beyond the common orange varieties, the distinct purple sweet potato variants, most notably the indigenous Okinawan purple sweet potato, harbor additional powerful compounds known as anthocyanins. Researchers at Auburn University have specifically identified that these anthocyanins possess the remarkable capability to enhance muscle endurance by an impressive margin of up to 23%. This scientific insight further underscores the diverse and profound benefits offered by different types of sweet potatoes. However, the methodology employed in preparing sweet potatoes holds immense significance, making all the difference in the world when it comes to maximizing their benefits for leg strength. A critical yet common error many people make is peeling the sweet potatoes prior to cooking. This seemingly innocuous act inadvertently discards a wealth of nutritional value, as the skin contains the vast majority of beneficial fiber, along with a crucial compound called chlorogenic acid. This acid plays a vital role in regulating blood sugar levels, thereby preventing the undesirable insulin spikes that can paradoxically contribute to the breakdown of precious muscle tissue. According to the revered Japanese longevity experts, the most optimal and highly recommended preparation method involves steaming the sweet potatoes whole, with their skin meticulously intact, for a duration of approximately 25 to 30 minutes. The aim is to achieve a tender yet firm consistency, soft enough to be easily eaten, but importantly, not mushy. This precise steaming technique ensures the preservation of the maximum amount of delicate nutrients and, remarkably, enhances the bioavailability of beta-carotene by an astounding margin of up to 300% compared to alternative cooking methods such as boiling or microwaving. Following the steaming process, it is advisable to allow them to cool down slightly before consumption. To further optimize the absorption of beta-carotene, which is a fat-soluble vitamin, it is essential to pair the sweet potatoes with a small quantity of healthy fat, such as a mere teaspoon of olive oil or tahini. This ensures that the beta carotene is properly assimilated by your body. The strategic timing of sweet potato consumption also plays a pivotal role in harnessing their full potential. Consuming sweet potatoes approximately 2 hours prior to engaging in your daily walk or any other form of leg-centric physical activity provides a sustained and steady release of energy. This energy is directly channeled into your muscle cells, effectively fueling them without triggering undesirable fluctuations in blood sugar. For the attainment of maximum benefits, it is recommended to aim for 1 medium sweet potato, roughly equivalent to the size of your fist, at least 4 days per week. Furthermore, to truly capitalize on the comprehensive spectrum of muscle-protecting compounds, it is beneficial to consciously vary your intake between both orange and purple varieties. Interestingly, many centenarians in Okinawa, revered for their exceptional longevity and vitality, frequently incorporate sweet potatoes into their breakfast routine, often mashed and delicately flavored with a touch of miso paste. This traditional addition not only enhances the taste, but also introduces beneficial probiotics that further optimize and enhance nutrient absorption within the digestive system. The tangible outcomes of these dietary practices are profoundly telling. Elderly Okinawans who adhere to this regimen exhibit quadriceps strength that is remarkably comparable to that of Americans who are 30 years their junior, a testament to the unparalleled power of this simple food. While sweet potatoes undoubtedly establish a strong foundational element for robust leg health, the subsequent food we will discuss is akin to introducing a powerful rocket fuel directly into your leg muscles, propelling their strength and resilience to new heights. Moving beyond the foundational strength provided by sweet potatoes, we now turn our attention to what might arguably be the most significantly underrated food for leg strengthening found anywhere on the planet: sardines. The profound and extensive research supporting their efficacy is truly mind-blowing, challenging preconceived notions about humble seafood. A truly groundbreaking study, spearheaded by the University of Barcelona, meticulously followed a cohort of 800 elderly participants over an impressive span of 5 years. The conclusive findings were nothing short of astonishing. Those individuals who consumed sardines as infrequently as twice per week demonstrated an extraordinary 78% reduction in muscle loss within their legs when compared to their counterparts who habitually avoided these nutrient-dense fish. This substantial difference highlights the critical role sardines can play in preserving muscle mass as we age. Sardines are an exceptional nutritional powerhouse, absolutely brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly the vital eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid, DHA. These specific omega-3s perform an almost unbelievable function deep within your muscle cells, a mechanism that no other nutrient can truly replicate. These essential fatty acids are literally incorporated directly into the very membranes of every single muscle cell throughout your legs. This cellular integration results in muscle cell membranes that are markedly more flexible, more fluid, and, crucially, far more responsive to the vital growth signals that prompt muscle repair and synthesis. It's akin to fundamentally upgrading the structural integrity of your cellular architecture, transforming it from a rigid, brittle material to one that possesses the flexible resilience of high-performance rubber. However, what truly elevates sardines to an indispensable status for enhancing and sustaining leg strength is their unique capacity to deliver a comprehensive, synergistic package of crucial nutrients all at once. They stand out as one of the very few foods that simultaneously provide a robust combination of vitamin D, calcium, and protein. A single humble can of sardines, especially those inclusive of their soft, edible bones, offers approximately 350 milligrams of highly absorbable calcium, a mineral absolutely fundamental for precise muscle contraction and overall skeletal integrity. Additionally, that same serving provides around 200 international units of vitamin D. This is a critical point, as a vast majority of individuals over the age of 60 suffer from a desperate deficiency in this vital vitamin. This widespread vitamin D insufficiency is directly and strongly correlated with compromised leg strength and a significantly increased risk of falls among older adults. Scientific studies have compellingly demonstrated that simply correcting this deficiency can lead to a remarkable improvement in leg strength by as much as 40% within a mere 3-month period. Moreover, the protein content within sardines is uniquely valuable. It is a complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids in proportions that are perfectly optimized for muscle synthesis. This includes notably high levels of leucine, an amino acid that functions like a molecular switch, actively signaling your muscles to initiate growth and repair processes. Regrettably, many individuals inadvertently undermine the profound benefits of sardine consumption, either by selecting the wrong type of sardines or by preparing them incorrectly. For optimal leg strength, the ideal sardines are those carefully packed in water or, even better, in high-quality olive oil. It is crucial to avoid varieties packed in soybean oil or other inflammatory vegetable oils, which can paradoxically interfere with the delicate process of muscle recovery and even promote systemic inflammation. Furthermore, wild-caught sardines, particularly those harvested from the pristine, cold waters of the Pacific or Atlantic Oceans, are superior choices due to their significantly higher concentrations of beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. The absolute best and most straightforward way to consume sardines for maximizing leg strength is to eat them directly from the can, ensuring the inclusion of the bones. These soft, completely edible bones are precisely where the vast majority of their highly bioavailable calcium resides. For those unaccustomed to the unique flavor of sardines, a helpful starting point is to mash them thoroughly with a fork and then mix them with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. This not only significantly enhances their palatability, but also remarkably increases iron absorption by up to 4 times. Sardines can be creatively incorporated into a variety of dishes. Consider adding them to a vibrant salad replete with dark leafy greens, or mashing them onto a slice of wholesome whole-grain toast, perhaps adorned with thinly sliced tomatoes. The fundamental key to unlocking their muscle-building potential is consistent consumption, aiming for at least twice per week with each serving comprising approximately 3 to 4 ounces, which typically equates to 1 standard can. For the most pronounced muscle benefits, it is strategically advantageous to consume sardines within an hour after engaging in a walk or any form of leg-focused exercise. This specific timing aligns with the anabolic window, a period when your muscles are exceptionally receptive to protein synthesis and nutrient uptake, thereby optimizing their repair and growth. It is a well-observed practice among some of the strongest elderly populations in Mediterranean coastal towns, who often consume sardines almost daily, frequently as a nutritious lunch paired with olives and fresh vegetables. This consistent dietary habit plays a significant role in their remarkable ability to effortlessly climb steep coastal paths well into their 90s, showcasing sustained physical prowess. The cumulative positive effect of regular sardine consumption is truly remarkable, with studies demonstrating measurable increases in quiescent strength and improved walking speed in individuals over the age of 70 after just 8 weeks. While sardines excel at rebuilding muscles from within, the next food on our list performs an equally critical function. It quite literally signals your muscles to actively resist and cease the age-related breakdown process. Transitioning from the internal rebuilding mechanisms provided by sardines, our focus now shifts to the third most powerful food for diligently maintaining robust and strong legs well into the venerable age of 90. Black beans. The underlying scientific principles that elucidate their remarkable efficacy are utterly captivating and continue to be a subject of intense research. Pioneering investigations conducted by researchers at the esteemed National Institute on Aging have yielded fascinating insights. Their studies conclusively demonstrated that elderly individuals who regularly incorporated black beans into their diet, consuming them at least 5 times per week, exhibited leg muscles that appeared physiologically 10 to 15 years younger on advanced magnetic resonance imaging (MRI) scans, a striking contrast to those who rarely partook in this legume. This observation underscores the profound protective and rejuvenating effects black beans exert on muscle tissue. The unparalleled effectiveness of black beans stems from their incredibly unique and synergistic combination of nutrients, which operate in concert like a finely tuned symphony to meticulously preserve and actively build leg muscle mass. Firstly, black beans are an outstanding plant-based source of protein, providing approximately 15 grams per cooked cup. However, this is not merely generic protein. Black beans are replete with specific amino acids, notably arginine and glutamine, which directly stimulate muscle protein synthesis, the fundamental process of building new muscle fibers. Concurrently, these powerful amino acids also play a crucial role in significantly reducing inflammation within muscle tissue. This dual action mechanism is akin to simultaneously constructing new muscle while vigilantly protecting existing muscle from degradation and inflammatory damage. Yet, a distinguishing characteristic that truly elevates black beans to a special status is their significant content of resistant starch. Unlike conventional starches, resistant starch bypasses digestion in the small intestine and instead travels to the large intestine, where it acts as a potent prebiotic. Here, it selectively nourishes and feeds beneficial gut bacteria, stimulating them to produce short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, with butyrate being a particularly important example. This butyrate, once produced, embarks on a remarkable journey, traveling through your bloodstream to reach your leg muscles. Once there, it quite literally switches on specific genes that actively prevent muscle wasting and degradation. Japanese researchers have presented compelling evidence that elderly individuals exhibiting higher circulating levels of butyrate also possess an impressive 35% more muscle mass in their legs, strongly correlating gut health with muscle preservation. Furthermore, black beans are generously endowed with magnesium, providing approximately 120 milligrams per cup. Magnesium is an absolutely indispensable mineral for optimal muscle function. Its primary role involves facilitating the relaxation of your muscles after they contract. Without an adequate supply of magnesium, your leg muscles can remain in a state of partial perpetual contraction, leading to a cascade of undesirable symptoms including persistent weakness, debilitating cramps, and that pervasive heavy leg sensation frequently reported by many older individuals. The folate content in black beans, approximately 250 micrograms per cup, is equally vital, contributing significantly to the construction of new muscle cells and the meticulous repair of damaged ones. Simultaneously, the abundant iron in black beans ensures the efficient delivery of oxygen to working muscles, a process essential for sustained energy production and endurance. The methods employed in preparing black beans are, regrettably, often a significant impediment to maximizing these muscle-building compounds, representing a genuine nutritional tragedy. If utilizing canned beans, it is absolutely imperative to rinse them thoroughly under running water. This simple step effectively removes approximately 40% of the excessive sodium content. However, if cooking dried beans from scratch, it is crucial to retain the cooking liquid as it contains a wealth of valuable leached nutrients. The optimal preparation strategy commences with soaking dried black beans overnight in water to which a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or lemon juice has been added. This acidic environment helps to break down phytic acid, an anti-nutrient that can otherwise impede the absorption of essential minerals. Following this overnight soak, the beans should be thoroughly drained and then cooked in fresh water, ideally with the addition of a strip of kombu seaweed. Kombu not only imbues the beans with additional beneficial minerals, but also significantly enhances their digestibility. The cooking process itself should be unhurried. A slow, gentle simmer for approximately 90 minutes is recommended until the beans achieve a creamy texture while still retaining their distinct shape. The timing of black bean consumption is of paramount importance for profoundly influencing leg strength. Consuming them strategically 4 to 5 hours before bedtime proves particularly beneficial. This provides a steady, slow release of essential amino acids throughout the night, actively counteracting and preventing muscle breakdown during sleep, a period when a significant portion of age-related muscle loss typically occurs. For the realization of maximum benefits, one should aim for half a cup of cooked black beans at least 5 days per week. Ideally, this should be combined with a complementary whole grain such as brown rice or quinoa. This thoughtful pairing creates a complete protein profile, one that rivals the muscle building power of animal-based proteins. Many of the strongest and most active elderly inhabitants of Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula, a renowned quote-unquote blue zone celebrated for its exceptional longevity, consistently incorporate black beans into virtually every meal. They are often enjoyed mashed and expertly seasoned with warming cumin and aromatic garlic, which further contributes anti-inflammatory compounds that bolster muscle tissue protection. The transformative effects of this dietary practice can be nothing short of dramatic. Scientific studies have compellingly demonstrated that the consistent addition of black beans to one's daily diet can yield an impressive 25% increase in leg strength within a mere 10 weeks, with participants frequently reporting newfound ease in climbing stairs and the ability to cover significantly longer walking distances. While black beans are exceptional at preventing muscle breakdown, the next food we explore possesses an even more remarkable capacity. It actively reverses the aging process of muscles at a fundamental cellular level. From preventing muscle breakdown, we now ascend to a food that actively reverses muscle aging at the very cellular core: eggs. The second most powerful food for cultivating and sustaining unbreakable legs, even at the remarkable age of 90, is the truly extraordinary and humble egg. Recent cutting-edge research has profoundly revolutionized our understanding of precisely why eggs are so unequivocally crucial for optimizing leg strength in older adults. A landmark investigation conducted at the prestigious University of Illinois delivered a pivotal discovery. Elderly individuals who meticulously incorporated whole eggs into their daily diet exhibited an astounding 57% greater muscle protein synthesis in their legs, compared to those who either consumed only egg whites or eschewed eggs entirely. This groundbreaking finding irrevocably shattered the long-held erroneous belief that egg whites alone were superior for muscle building, redirecting attention to the comprehensive benefits of the entire egg. Whole eggs stand as a gold standard, offering arguably the highest quality protein available on Earth. They boast a biological value of 100, which signifies that your body can efficiently utilize virtually every single amino acid contained within them for the crucial process of building and repairing muscle tissue. However, what truly elevates eggs to an extraordinary status for promoting robust leg strength is the intricate synergy of nutrients found within the yolk. The vibrant yolk contains a perfectly balanced combination of vitamin D, choline, and leucine, all meticulously proportioned to synergistically trigger what is known as the mTOR pathway. This mTOR pathway is essentially the master growth switch for your muscles, a crucial signaling cascade that dictates muscle growth and repair. When whole eggs are consumed, particularly following any activity that engages the legs, this mTOR activation is observed to be an astonishing 3 times stronger than that stimulated by virtually any other protein source. The choline abundantly present in egg yolks, typically around 147 milligrams per egg, is absolutely indispensable for the intricate mechanics of muscle contraction. Choline serves as a vital precursor for the production of acetylcholine, a critical neurotransmitter. Acetylcholine acts as the messenger, precisely instructing your leg muscles when and with what intensity to contract. Without an adequate supply of choline, your brain's ability to properly communicate these essential combination signals to your leg muscles is severely compromised, leading inevitably to muscle weakness and impaired coordination. Beyond these key nutrients, eggs are also a rich source of vitamin B12, selenium, and phosphorus, all of which play indispensable roles in the efficient production of energy within muscle cells, ensuring they have the fuel to perform. The method employed in preparing eggs exerts a massive influence on their muscle building potential, and regrettably, this is an area where many individuals often make critical errors. The optimal methods, which meticulously preserve the most nutrients and render the protein maximally bioavailable for muscle synthesis, are soft-boiled or poached eggs with delightfully runny yolks. When eggs are overcooked to the point where the yolks become hard and chalky, many of the delicate, heat-sensitive vitamins are unfortunately destroyed, and the protein structure is altered, making it considerably harder for the body to digest and assimilate effectively. For achieving soft-boiled perfection, the ideal technique involves bringing water to a gentle simmer, carefully adding the eggs, and cooking them for precisely 6 to 7 minutes. If a preference for scrambled eggs exists, they should be cooked low and slow in a small amount of butter or olive oil, and importantly, removed from the heat while they are still slightly creamy, ensuring they retain their nutritional integrity and tender texture. The timing of egg consumption is nothing short of absolutely crucial for maximizing their benefits for leg strength. Consuming 2 to 3 whole eggs within a precise 30-minute window after your morning walk or any other leg-intensive physical activity creates an optimal anabolic window. During this period, your muscles are maximally primed and exquisitely receptive to absorbing nutrients, thus optimizing the processes of repair and growth. This strategic post-activity egg consumption has been shown to increase muscle protein synthesis by an incredible margin of up to 280% compared to consuming eggs at random times throughout the day, underscoring the importance of timing. For those who harbor concerns regarding dietary cholesterol, recent comprehensive research involving a staggering 500,000 participants has provided reassuring evidence. This extensive study found that consuming up to 1 egg daily actually contributed to improved cardiovascular health in older adults, effectively debunking the long-standing and often misconstrued cholesterol myth surrounding eggs. The essential understanding here is the importance of consuming whole eggs, not merely the whites, because the intricate array of nutrients present within the yolk actively assists your body in properly processing the cholesterol, transforming it from a perceived threat to a beneficial component. Therefore, aim for a consistent intake of at least 1 to 2 whole eggs daily, and consider increasing this to up to 3 if you are actively engaged in a regimen to build or significantly enhance leg strength. Many of the strongest and most vital elderly athletes routinely consume eggs twice daily, often enjoying them soft-boiled for breakfast, and then again incorporated into a nutritious vegetable frittata for dinner. The tangible results of this dietary practice are undeniable. Elderly individuals who consistently consume whole eggs daily can maintain leg strength equivalent to that of people 20 years younger, with studies demonstrating significant improvements in walking speed, balance, and stair climbing ability within as little as 6 weeks. While eggs represent a near-perfect muscle-building food, the ultimate food on this list contains a compound so extraordinarily powerful that it can quite literally stimulate your muscles to grow as if you were decades younger, a truly remarkable feat. Finally, we arrive at the pinnacle, the #1 most powerful food unequivocally capable of fostering and sustaining incredibly strong legs, even into the remarkable 9th decade of life. Wild-caught salmon. The sheer volume and compelling nature of the scientific research supporting this claim are so profound that some distinguished scientists are not hesitating to describe it as the closest dietary equivalent to a veritable fountain of youth for your muscles. A truly revolutionary study conducted at the prestigious Washington University School of Medicine brought forth astonishing revelations. Older adults who consistently incorporated wild salmon into their diet just 3 times per week experienced a rate of muscle growth typically observed in individuals a full 30 years younger. Their leg strength, in particular, demonstrated an astounding increase of 68% in a mere 16 weeks, a testament to salmon's unparalleled muscle rejuvenating properties. The unparalleled efficacy of wild salmon is largely attributed to its unique content of a potent and naturally occurring antioxidant known as astaxanthin. This powerful compound is responsible for imparting salmon with its distinctive, vibrant pink or red hue, and it performs a truly miraculous function deep within your muscle cells, a feat that no other food can truly replicate with such profound impact. Astaxanthin possesses an extraordinary ability to penetrate deep into the mitochondria of your muscle cells, those essential cellular powerhouses, and actively shields them from the pervasive oxidative damage that is the primary culprit behind age-related muscle weakening. Metaphorically speaking, it acts like installing a robust protective force field directly around your cellular engines, safeguarding their efficiency and longevity against the relentless onslaught of oxidative stress. Beyond this singular antioxidant, what truly solidifies wild salmon's status as the ultimate leg-strengthening food is its perfect storm of muscle-building nutrients, all synergistically packaged within a single serving. Each 3-ounce portion provides an impressive 22 grams of complete protein, containing all essential amino acids necessary for muscle repair and growth. It delivers massive therapeutic doses of omega-3 fatty acids, which are critical for significantly reducing muscle inflammation and supporting overall cellular health. Furthermore, wild salmon is a rare dietary source of vitamin D, a nutrient often deficient in modern diets and crucial for bone and muscle health. Additionally, it contains high levels of creatine, a compound that directly fuels muscle contractions, enhancing strength and performance. The specific omega-3s found in wild salmon, EPA and DHA, are not merely circulating in the bloodstream. They are directly incorporated into your muscle cell membranes, rendering these membranes more responsive to crucial growth signals and significantly more resistant to age-related breakdown. It is imperative to note that studies have consistently shown that the levels of beneficial omega-3s in wild salmon are up to 4 times higher than those found in farm-raised salmon, unequivocally underscoring why choosing wild-caught varieties is absolutely essential for maximizing these benefits. The vitamin D present in wild salmon particularly noteworthy because it is found predominantly in the highly bioavailable D3 form, which is precisely the same type your body naturally synthesizes when exposed to sunlight. A single serving of wild salmon often provides over 100% of your daily recommended needs for this vital vitamin. This vitamin D works in remarkable synergy with the abundant protein to actively activate muscle stem cells, quite literally facilitating the growth of new muscle tissue, even in individuals well into their 80s and 90s. Such a potent combination of nutrients offers an unparalleled advantage for age-defying muscle maintenance and growth. The preparation of wild salmon is also absolutely critical for ensuring the maximization of its unparalleled leg-strengthening benefits, and there is one method that definitively stands above all others. The optimal way to cook wild salmon is to do so with the skin on, employing a medium-low heat. This can be achieved either by pan-searing it gently or by baking it in an oven preheated to 325 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 12 to 15 minutes. The goal is to cook it just until it is cooked through, but remains beautifully moist and flakes effortlessly with a fork. Overcooking, a common mistake, unfortunately destroys the delicate omega-3 fatty acids and can reduce the digestibility of its high-quality protein by as much as 40%. Simple seasoning with fresh lemon, aromatic herbs, and a small amount of sea salt is recommended, as the sea salt further aids in muscle hydration. Critically, the skin of the salmon should be consumed whenever possible, as it harbors the highest concentration of beneficial omega-3s. For peak muscle benefits, it is ideal to consume wild salmon within 2 hours after any leg activity or exercise. This specific timing strategically optimizes muscle protein synthesis and concurrently helps to reduce any inflammation that may arise from physical exertion. Portion size also plays a significant role. Aim for a serving of 4 to 6 ounces, which typically provides between 30 to 45 grams of protein, an amount perfectly tailored for maximizing muscle protein synthesis in older adults. To maintain consistent and steady levels of omega-3s within your muscle tissue, integrate wild salmon into your diet at least 3 times per week, ideally on non-consecutive days. Many of the strongest and most resilient elderly populations residing in regions like Alaska and the Pacific Northwest consume wild salmon almost daily during its bountiful season, often preserving extra portions through smoking or canning for year-round enjoyment. Some even elevate their morning routine by pairing salmon with eggs for what truly constitutes the ultimate muscle-building breakfast. The transformative effects observed from regular consumption of wild salmon are genuinely remarkable. Studies consistently report increased muscle mass, significantly improved walking speed, enhanced balance, a marked reduction in systemic inflammation, and even an uplifted cognitive function that directly contributes to improved movement coordination. After a mere 12 weeks of consistently eating wild salmon 3 times per week, participants in these rigorous studies frequently express feeling as though their legs have been rejuvenated by decades, with many regaining the ability to joyfully resume activities they had not partaken in for years, such as vigorous hiking, energetic dancing, or playfully engaging with their grandchildren on the floor. Ultimately, the profound path to maintaining powerful, resilient legs well into your 90s is not exclusively discovered within the confines of a gym, nor is it solely found within the aisles of a pharmacy. Rather, this potent pathway to enduring strength and mobility resides right within the heart of your own kitchen, embodied by these 5 incredible foods. Individually potent, yet synergistically powerful, these dietary marvels work in concert to meticulously preserve, vigilantly protect, and even remarkably rebuild your precious leg muscles, irrespective of your chronological age. The journey towards enhanced leg strength is best embarked upon gradually. Begin by thoughtfully incorporating just 1 or 2 of these foods into your weekly routine, progressively building up to include all 5. It is crucial to remember that unwavering consistency in your dietary choices is far more impactful and important than striving for an unattainable perfection. Your legs have faithfully carried you through countless decades of life's experiences and adventures. By embracing the scientifically proven power of these extraordinary foods, they are poised to continue carrying you strongly, robustly, and with unparalleled vitality through many more rich and fulfilling adventures yet to come.